Hello, I'm Dr Gareth Moore.
And I'm Laura Jane Eyres.
And in this video we'll be solving part 2 of this, the Escape and Solve Cluedo Mystery. Treachery at Tudor Mansion.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's a link at the top left corner, if you have, it's top right, isn't it? There's a link at the top right corner, if you haven't seen part 1 of this video.
You should.
But we'll jump back in straight away.
Let's do it. All you need to know so far is that Dr. Body Black has been killed. And we're trying to find out who did it.
Yes. And we found his body here in the study.
It fell out of a wardrobe. Horrible.
Yeah, and we're moving our pieces around the board, visiting locations, taking items from the deck, and it will tell us what to do to solve the mystery.
Okay, so we're here, we're in deck 2, and we're in the conservatory, importantly.
So you've still got any of deck 1 left?
I've got a little bit of deck 1 left. 2 cards, 1 and 193. For the purposes of this exercise, you are Miss Scarlet, and I am Professor Plum. But actually, we're all in the house trying to solve the murder together. Yes,
I realise we should probably move this over if it's going to be used.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Because it's not underneath us.
There it is.
Right, so.
Beautiful.
Let's have a look. We've got... Well, whose turn was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but you can go first if you like.
Oh, yes, please.
You're welcome.
Right, so I'm going to go, hello. I am Miss Scarlet, I just realised. Let's have a look at this table.
She wants to be an actress, doesn't she?
I don't remember. 260.
Okay, 260. Let's have a look in there. So basically, if you move to a spot with a number on it, you can take that number. I don't know why it's taking me so long to shuffle through these cards. There's a lot of them. Right, 260. Ooh, the desk is cluttered and difficult to make sense of. Strewn across the top, you find 3 colourful chemicals, along with other empty bottles. There's also an open drawer, hidden in shadow, that you would need more light to explore. And we do have a torch that we can use here to explore various elements of this incredibly dark house.
Yes, we've used this torch rather a lot, haven't we?
So much.
I would suggest it's not even a puzzle element
Which is weird, because in the tutorial we spent quite a long time trying to turn the lights on in the house, but apparently illumination is poor here.
263, so we can read 1, 2, 3 to take card 263.
Woohoo! Let's do it.
We can discard this probably, but it will tell us if we can discard it.
Is there a desk in his conservatory? There's a lot of random furniture in random places.
There was a desk in the hall. We haven't gone to the
that's here. That's what it says here.
Oh, really?
This desk. This desk is cluttered and difficult to make sense of.
I'd say it was a table.
I would as well. But here we go. Okay, you shine the torch inside the drawer and see something lying on its side towards the back. I don't know why my brain stuttered there.
Oh, yeah, but we haven't taken yet cards 261, 265 and 268.
Which is a good point.
Although we have solved the puzzle.
We have solved a puzzle.
It'd be easy to miss that, actually.
It would be. And we did. You just saw it happen in real time. What am I doing? 261.
265 and 268.
261, 265 and 268. They are in order, but I'm skipping some. 265, 268. Right.
Right, okay.
You want to turn them over? I hope they don't have really tiny writing.
Yeah, and we can take... Have we taken card 264?
We can take card 264 as well.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. And discard puzzle card U1, which is this one.
Okay.
We're there.
Well, let's look at 264 after we've looked at these 3.
Yeah, good paying attention there, Gareth, because I would have just not picked those up.
So 268 says water and alcohol.
These are the multiple colour chemical things.
Is that what it said in the text?
That's what it said was on the desk.
Okay. All right, okay.
Water and salt, alcohol and salt. So what's going on here? 264.
I can't get it out.
Everything's very shiny.
There we go. I made a bit of a mess now. A clue. Oh, look, it's got...
Candlestick.
And I noticed that matches...
Yeah, it does. Do you think we're going to get a kind of wonderful red filter at some point?
Yeah, so where from, I don't know. But
maybe it's in packet A that we haven't opened yet.
Could well be,
maybe, who knows. Okay, so we can pop that with our other clues. Clue... Here. Candlestick. Right. And in traditional Cluedo, that is one of the weapons. So
the candlestick,
we haven't been told it's a weapon here, but I'm just letting you know that's the cultural context.
That's true.
That candlestick has been found in. Right, we've got various things. We've got our torch and our key. We've got clues.
Let's move the clues up over here.
That we picked up from somewhere else. We're going to separate them from here.
Right, so is it your turn or my turn?
It's my turn, I think. We just got to the end of that natural narrative, I think.
Yes, the colours have changed.
I think it becomes quite fluid whose go it is. Yeah. But of course, we're trying to find the murderer together, I think. Or no. Oh no, maybe you're the murderer.
I could be the murderer.
You could be the murderer, I could be the murderer. Okay, no one knows. Right, I'm going to go to the gramophone over here, which is 232. It says there.
232.
232. Dun dun dun. Ooh. You turn on the antique record player and a waltz skips and sputters out of the horn. When you look closer, it's obvious that someone ruined this record by scratching some strange marks on it.
And now this is part of my puzzle we already have the other piece from the previous part of the game, part 1.
Part 1. And it says we need 2 puzzle pieces, which we've got here, but it also says plus question mark needed to solve. So I'm wondering if we need something else. To finish this off, what do you think?
I think so, because I don't understand how this would correspond. So that symbol there corresponds with this symbol on the 2. And I assume it's going to get us to move to 3 areas on it. The third step is a double, isn't it? So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So somehow we need to translate these. There's going to be something with symbols on, and we're going to select those 3 symbols on here, is my guess.
Yeah, I was wondering if this shape here is also the same as 20 there, reflected.
Oh, that's actually...
I don't know if that's accurate, though. Maybe that is just a red herring.
It's a very good observation, though, and I completely agree.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is the same.
It's pretty much the same, yeah.
Right. What's your go, then? That was a short go for me.
Okay, well, I'm going to go investigate the fountain, because there are interesting things going on in the 275 on the fountain in the previous Cluedo game we played. Ooh. Right, okay, what have we got here?
A watering can filled with crystal clear water sits on the edge of the fountain. You go to pick it up and a shimmering in the depths of the fountain catches your eye. You reach in and grab it and find... Open packet A. Before we get rid of that card, I'm going to take cards.
It doesn't actually say to take packet A. It really should say take and open packet A.
It does.
Which I'll put on the table
we
so
can put those thoughts together. And it says take cards 2, 7, 6 and 2, 6, 9.
And discard this.
Because we forget to do that sometimes.
Oh, we certainly do.
2, 7, 6 and 2, 6, 9. I don't know why they wouldn't give them in numerical order there. But there we go. Here's 2, 7, 6. That's a watering can.
Okay.
And, plant care. Water increases growth.
Yes, I've just seen if that was an F card. It's not. So we've only now got 4 parts of this F puzzle, haven't we? F2, F3,
and we need 5
F4,
in total.
We need 5 in total.
So we can't do anything with that. Yeah, I'm just reading what it says. It says water increases growth, obviously. Bit sassy. Use when soil is dry. Alcohol slows growth. Use when plants are too wild. Salt reverses the effects of other substances when added to them. Causes solutions to be doubly potent and fast acting.
All right.
I presume these things are actually bad for plants.
I mean, water not famously bad for plants.
Water famously good for plants, but the other things, outside of the context of the game, curious. So we can't do anything with those yet because we haven't got 5 pieces of watering can, but we haven't got any numbers to apply them to, so maybe we'll find those in a bit.
Oh yeah, I was going to say we can't combine it because this is the one
there's nothing to combine it with, but perhaps whoever's next go is going, oh, we've got packet A! Oh my gosh, getting ahead of myself. Exciting.
Let's see what's in here.
What is in packet A? Yay, red filter! Is that all that's in there? Yes. Definitely, for sure. Done. There it is. Nice. So, do you think we can just use this?
Oh, probably. Yeah. Well, hang on. Where's that card with writing on?
I don't know.
Here. So we had this clue card with writing on. What does it say?
What does it say? It says...
It says I can't read it.
It says non. N-O-N-E. But it's upside down and very small.
Yes. Let's turn that around.
Let's have a look.
I don't know if you can read that, but it says 9. No, none.
N-O-N-E.
Yeah, it says none there.
Oh, there you go. You can actually see it.
It's a bit better.
There you go.
It says none.
You just, yeah.
And then on the board itself, here, there's another set of writing.
2, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's upside down. But presumably we can go
presumably we can take it.
Go here and take 2, 2, 3.
Should we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
On this very snazzy rug. Do you want to reinstate the board while I'm finding 2, 2, 3? 2, 2, 3. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here it is. Here's what it says. Good thinking! Upon closer inspection, you notice some strange fibres in the rug. When you lift up the corner, you find a small key.
Okay, take cards 224 and 225.
224 and 225. 224, 225. There's a lot of hunting for cards in this, which is fine. Right. Clue!
Ooh. Hemp fibres. Conservatory.
Okay.
I guess that's where we found it. A shiny silver key.
A shiny silver key.
I'll put that with the rest of the clue cards.
Put that with the rest of the clue cards.
What can the key be used with? Nothing. We haven't got anything.
And we've also got another one of these that we picked up. Now, hopefully it does tell us probably when we're going to need to use them, but we haven't seen anything with a T or an H on it.
That is true as well.
So I guess we'll just have to go to the next...
So we found that key, yeah, and we've still got... I'll keep this here. We've still got our magnifying glass.
Got to keep really good track of what you've picked up and not picked up and discarded and not discarded.
Yeah, so I think we still have in this stream 215 and 200 to go to.
I agree with you, and I think it's actually my go, because didn't you go to the fountain? Or did I go to the gramophone? It doesn't... Oh yeah, no, it is my go. And I'm going to go to 200. There it is. A mass of twisted thorns and vines sits in a dusty flower pot. It's not a man-eater, hopefully, but it sure does look like it could use a drink. Shall we combine it with our watering can?
Just as an aside, why would it be a man-eater?
I don't think a man-eater is like a typical name. It's not a botanical name, by any chance. Perhaps we should ask Dr. Orchid.
Maybe it's meant to be sort of dramatic. Anyway,
maybe it is.
So let's use it with the key.
Should we use our watering can?
Oh, that's a better idea, okay.
Yeah. Gentle comedy with Gareth and Laura. Right. 2, 0, 1.
Yes.
Do you agree?
2, 0, 1.
Yeah. Do we have a 201? That's always a good sign or a bad sign. Yes, we do. As soon as you water the plant, it starts to rapidly expand. This is giving quite Little Shop of Horrors vibes at the moment. Vines pour out of the side of the pot and creep towards your legs. Oh my gosh. Quick, find a way to stop it from snaring you in its trap before it's too late. Discard puzzle cards T1 and T2, which is what we just took. It says you are about to enter a timed event. Set a timer for 5 minutes. After it starts, explore the other numbered locations to look for something to tame the plant if you don't already have it. When you find it, place it in front of you and then draw 205.
Mind blown. What? There's a lot of information there. First of all, we've gone into our fantasy world with killer plants, which is a little unexpected, I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
But putting that aside, let's just forget about the timer for now. Discard T1 and T2.
So
fine.
we don't... Okay, fine.
So we've done that bit. And then it says, you're about to enter set a timer for 5 minutes. After it starts, explore other numbered locations. So I think it's just saying, you've got 5 minutes.
You've got 5 minutes to figure this one out.
To figure this puzzle out.
However, I do notice that this is F5 and we have the 4 other pieces of this. So it's obviously this puzzle. So what we're trying to do is slow down this plant, which I'm going to refer to as Audrey 2 because it's funny. And then we can take 205 once we've figured it out.
Right, okay, so what have we got then? So maybe
Well, we've got the instructions on how to look after plants here.
But how do we need a 3-digit number, right? So how do we get a 3-digit number from these...
It just says, look for something to tame the plant.
Yeah, but once we have it, how do we use it?
But then it just says, when you find it, place it in front of you and then draw 205.
Oh, it's just going to say,
so
are you correct or wrong? So we just need to work out what we need.
So it's going to be, what do? We want it to be something to stop it from snaring you in its trap. So alcohol slows growth.
So maybe we want alcohol and salt.
But it says salt reverses the effects of other substances when added to them. Causes solutions. Oh, so we want water and salt.
We want water and salt.
Because water makes it grow, but salt makes it undo that.
So we want that one. And then once we've worked this out, which we have, we take card 205 and it tells us either we're right or we're wrong. It's my understanding.
We didn't time that, but I feel like that was under 5 minutes.
Well, you may not have obviously gone to that location yet.
May not have gone to that location yet.
So
okay, 205.
You fumble the bottle in your rush, but manage to spray the solution on the plant.
Lovely.
If you selected the red water and salt solution, I guess that's red water and salt solution, take card 209.
As opposed to the red water.
We did. So take card 209.
Take card 209. If the timer runs out, draw card 211. Well, it didn't, fortunately. Right, 209 is this. Solved! Killer plant!
The plant shrivels and the vines shrink away from you back into the pot. The leaves retract and you see something shiny resting in the plant bed.
Ooh.
Discard all these puzzle cards.
Discard all of that and take card 213.
And then discard this.
Here it is. Get rid of that. See you later. Clue.
Ah.
Dr. Black's ring in the conservatory.
Yes.
Lovely. Great.
Right.
We can hold on to that. So now it's the final go.
Should be this as well, probably.
Yes. Keep the clues together.
When you say final go, you mean it's the last item we haven't taken in that room?
It's the last place
location.
we haven't visited. Yeah.
215.
215. Come on down. There we go. You throw open the curtains and moonlight beams through the intricate stained glass windows. What looks at first to be a random pattern resolves into strange symbols as light shines through it onto the floor. Is this going to be our magic checkered board somewhere?
Yes.
Place card 220 onto the board.
Because there's yes, there are.
It is.
It's a gridded floor.
Oh, I see. I'm just going to respectfully move you out of the way. So I'm guessing we follow this pattern.
Yes.
And then that will give us
things on here.
A combination to take.
Agreed. So
it just depends where we start.
Well, it shows us, doesn't it? So we can line this up so that symbol is this one, right? So that symbol is this one.
Okay.
Start here, right? Maybe the orientation should be the same.
No, I think that's right. So then we'd go there next. Do you believe that? Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going from here to here to here to here.
But we only want the threes. We only want the threes, right? One.
Yeah, so
3.
1. It's the ones with the double foot.
Yeah.
This symbol. Okay, so the first symbol here is 2. Then the next symbol we're taking with the feet is this symbol here, which is
4.
4, yes, I was thinking it was 13, but you're right, it's 4. So 2, 4. And finally here, which is 7, yeah?
247. Do we have a 247?
It's a good question.
We do have a 247. Shall we look at it?
That's probably it.
Solved. Waltz. As you dance onto the last tile, the statue in the corner of the room starts shaking. I hadn't even noticed them there. Horrifying. It slides away as the sound of the stone grinding against wood reverberates in the room until it reveals a locked door. It must be a secret passage. Discard puzzle cards G1 and G2. Place card 250 on the board.
Okay.
I'd forgotten about secret passages.
Yes, 250.
250. Okay, great. Let's have a look. What do we got? Ooh, okay, so we can put this here. And it says something.
A secret passage to kitchen.
Secret passage to kitchen.
And we can now go to 290.
Let's go to 290, which is here. A latched door with a silver lock. The key must be lying around here somewhere.
I wonder where.
I wonder it could be anywhere. I would hope for a slightly fancier key rather than this extremely modern one, if I'm just being honest.
Yes. Right. In a room with killer plants, it does seem a bit mundane.
Right.
So we've got 283, reading in order 1, 2, 3.
283. 283. I've got a 283. It's a good sign. Solved. Locked passage. The door swings open. A dark path lies ahead. Where could this lead? Discard puzzle cards H1 and H2, which is what we just did. Place board C and add deck 3 to the bottom of your deck. Read card 295.
I'm thinking we probably were told to discard this and didn't pay attention to it.
Do you think so?
Well, I've got rid of it for now if we need it. Yeah, because it says B1 at the bottom.
It says B1 on it, so we must have done. But this one, I'm assuming that
we'll need again because it doesn't have a letter. Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's just have a look at those. We've got rid of H1 and H2. Place board C and add deck 3 to the bottom of your card and read card 295. Okay.
Right. So this is board C.
Board C.
Oh, it's got 2 rooms on it.
Ooh.
Goes. That's not right, is it?
Ooh.
That can't be right.
It must be at the bottom. It must be down here.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Because in real Cluedo, the secret passage goes from corner to corner, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay, 295 says... Oh, let me put it over here. We can have a look at it. Right. As you travel through the secret passageway, it's hard not to suspect the other dinner guests. Plum turns to Mustard and asks, where were you at the time of the power cut?
The question that will reverberate through history. Ooh. Where were you, at the time of the power cut?
Some clues are statements that pin down where everyone was when the lights went out. Is that where they say they were? Oh, some characters might be lying, so use your wit, your one wit. If no one is playing the character required, the active player reads it instead.
Okay, so Colonel Mustard reads cards 296.
And neither of us is Colonel Mustard, so...
Right, you can do it.
I'll do it. Ooh, clue. Where were you when the lights went out? After Dr. Black's completely dishonourable attempt at blackmailing us, I was so angry. I stormed into another room. I can't remember if it was the lounge or billiard room, but I was able to speak with one of these fine ladies while there.
Okay, right.
Interesting.
And then we're supposed to take...
Deck 3.
Yeah.
And add that to the bottom of our deck.
Well, there we go. That's part 2
Hurrah.
of the Cluedo deck. Did you enjoy that?
I enjoyed it. I mean, I think do you know, I always say this. I always say we're rattling through really quickly and then we hit problems. So hopefully that won't happen in part 3, but this is the end of part 2.
Well, what I will say is that I think this is pretty straightforward so far.
I agree.
So you could easily play this as a family group or with young children or whatever, and everyone will be able to play equally, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Just need, as long as you can follow the rules, remember to take the cards. Basically, just basic comprehension.
Which we sometimes struggle with. We have been caught out in part 1. I think I forgot to take a load of cards. So, could happen to anyone. It happened to us.
So if you enjoyed it, do feel free to comment down below, to like the video, subscribe if you want. That's up to you.
Yeah.
But otherwise, until we see you in the next part of this, we'll have a look. There's 2 decks left, so there'll be a part 3 and a part 4 of this. We may or may not combine them into one video. We haven't decided yet because we haven't solved them yet.
Depends if they're easy peasy or not.
Depends how long they take to solve, right?
Yes, also this.
Then we shall see you hopefully in a future or past video. But until one of those, all that remains is for me to say goodbye.
And for me to say goodbye.
Take care.
Bye.